So I ended up getting 8th in the heat race. And I remember being on the start line, I had to ask the 2 mechanics next to me to put my button in,
Yeah.
like my holster button. And they're like, where's your mechanic? I'm like, dude, I'm just here by myself chilling. So you can work as hard as you want, but I'm never going to be as good as Jett Lawrence. That is a freak. I just...
I met a gypsy.
Doing it the way it is now, like obviously I'd like to do it with more, like I'd like to be a better rider and have more support, but I do get a lot of funny stories out of it. And on the way home from Denver the other day, I was talking to my girlfriend. I'm like, you do realize I'm trying my hardest, like, because when you go, she said, well, that was a really good weekend, and I'm like, when you really think about it, I got 17th. It's not that good of a weekend, is it? If you went, I'm going to race at the top level in the sport, and you said, well, you're going to end up 17th on the weekend, I'd be like, well, that's a bit fucking
Why go?
shit, isn't it?
Yeah.
But she was like, no, that was really good. And I was kind of like, well, I am trying my hardest. That's everything I had out there. And I just wonder if you say like in my position, obviously I'm a lot further back in the field, but like a McAdoo or someone like that, I shouldn't name names, but like he's obviously trying his hardest, and he's going up against someone like Jett Lawrence, who's just a freak of nature that rides around like he's on a slot car track.
Yeah.
And it's got to be so frustrating when they're training their balls off just as hard as like Jett and all that, but they're second.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like that. It's a very, anyone that says you can work hard at anything and be anything you want in life, I kind of say, well, that's a bit fucking stupid, isn't it?
It's so true, dude.
Yeah, it is. Like, fucking, you can work as hard as you want, but I'm never going to be as good as Jett Lawrence. That fucker's a freak.
Oh, dude. Hey, you're so fucking right, bro. And how much better is your life when you actually admit that to yourself?
Yeah, I find it funny when people sort of like, well, if we just keep working, you know, we're going to get there. And it's like, you're 27 and you're not on a factory team. You're not going to get there. Like, just enjoy yourself. Just work hard, do your best, and don't go around telling people that what you're going to do and how amazing you're going to be and all that. Because at the end of the day, you're probably not going to be able to do it.
Yeah. Nah, mate. I completely agree. Like, I was having this conversation the other day where it's like, and it sort of sounds like shit in a way when you say it, but it's like, I am successful in this podcast because I'm just literally being me. Like, I'm not trying. Like, I'm working hard at it, and I do what I've got to do. But at the end of the day, like, I don't have to try to do. I never write questions down. I never do research. But the
thing with that is, like, how many podcasts? If there's millions and millions of podcasts out there, they are all trying.
Yeah, that's
like you're just good at this. You're good at this. You're very, very lucky, and you found your niche.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
You're good at this. But there's a dude out there with a podcast with his 2 followers. Fucking, you're not gonna make it.
But the thing is like the suffering that's attached to that, trying to be something that you're not. But so this is the beautiful thing, right? Like, you can still do your podcast and have 20 followers and enjoy it. And that's the exact same as you racing Supercross, getting 17th, having a fucking ball, and like not torturing yourself over it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that's like what you've discovered is honestly just a key thing in life, is that maybe you're not going to be Jett Lawrence, but you can still go to Supercross and you can still have a fucking ball and not care that you're not going to get a factory ride, and not, you know, and it's the expectations and what you attach to the thing. That's the thing that can like ruin it for people. And that's why I think it's so cool that you've got the attitude that you've got and you go about it the way that you do, because you can do, when you've got the attitude that you've got, you can do anything in life and enjoy it.
yeah, like you would think that, like, it's just more enjoyable because I'm not delirious in the fact that what I'm going to achieve in it. Like, I'm very aware of what I'm capable of, and I just try and enjoy the training aspect of it, getting to go and race. And that is still a hard thing. Even on the weekend, you put so much work into it that it does become stressful if you were to fuck it up, or like getting the whole shot on the weekend in the LCQ. Went around the first turn, I was like, well, shit, better not fuck this one up. So this will be a tough one to explain to Dad, because Dad don't give a shit, but I still call him after the race and be like, oh, sorry about that. But he's like, I don't care. But I still have expectations, and it's not like I'm.
Well, you want to do
saying,
your best.
Yeah. I'm not saying, I don't give a fuck, because like everything in my life is revolving around this. It's still like everything to me. But I think being around a lot of Americans, they have this some type of belief in them that is delirious.
Like everyone's special.
Yeah, if you just work hard, you can be a champion. It's like, dude, you can't.
Oh, you're the best, dude. I love it.
So, but in saying that, I still will go to the races and try my best and give myself the best opportunity to be able to do as good as I can. And I think the hard thing with sort of getting across to people is that because I don't post on social media or anything that much, I am working my balls off. Like that was the best I could do on the weekend, and I'm really, really trying.
Yeah.
But some people might think, like, and I'm sure there is riders out there that are just naturally talented and aren't training and getting 17th. But that is literally everything I've got to be able to get to the races and make mains and do my best. So this year's been quite hard because West has been pretty stacked in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I still feel like I'm riding just as good as I did last year. Maybe a little bit slower just because of a couple injuries. But I still am at riding well. And it's just, you've just got to do your best and not sort of have that belief that you're going to be way better than you are. You just got to try and enjoy it.
We're excited to announce the launch of our new membership site, gypsytales.com, packed with exclusive content and perks that you won't find anywhere else. This is your chance to become a part of the Gypsy Gang. And as a special bonus, if you sign up to an annual membership, you'll be entered into the draw to win our custom-built TC125. Gypsy Gang.